So 2 months after I made my Roblox YouTuber villains video, it suddenly took off, getting hundreds of views daily. This also prompted many new comments on the video, but one comment stood out in particular. The comment was by none other than Parlo, and he commented, "W video, you definitely need to make a part 2. And I was stunned, because this comment was by Roblox Parlo. He has exposed every bad Roblox creator there is at this point. And so I'm taking Parlo's advice and making a part 2, except this time it will be about Roblox TikTokers instead. So let's get right into the video. First, I would like to preface this video by saying that there are actually good Roblox TikTokers out there. Wow, that sounds surprising, doesn't it? Roblox TikTokers that don't cosplay as Slenders or just complete degenerates? That's crazy. Well, to start off this video, I'm gonna name some actual good Roblox TikTokers. Stake Out of Context is probably the funniest Roblox TikToker because his age demographic is usually tweens, and the shorts / TikToks he makes are usually satirical Roblox content. Lana's Life and Death Dolly are child-friendly TikTokers that have a pretty good reputation, subject to change. But seeing how many good guys there are compared to bad guys is a bit crazy, so let's begin with the first villain. Quixotic is arguably one of the most disliked Roblox TikTokers out there, but we should start on the day he created his channel. Quick editor's note, I'm going to be looking more at these creators' YouTube Shorts page rather than their TikTok page, so bear with me here. In late July of last year, Quixotic created his YouTube channel, but didn't upload his first short until a month later. Prior to starting his YouTube channel, Quixotic had a TikTok page and posted clips of FNAF animations, which date back to as early as 2021. But going back to his channel, in the very beginning, Quixotic posted Doors meme videos, but soon after these shorts, he created his own type of trend that blew him up in the future. Quixotic had the idea of filming a video where he did a 200 IQ move inside of a Roblox game, then had a troll face to the bottom who would react as he did his 200 IQ play. But eventually, he ran out of content and began stealing other people's videos. And one of the main YouTubers he stole from was Ncraft. Ncraft posts short Roblox videos, his most popular being the infamous 1 quadrillion IQ video, which has over 15 million views. And Quixotic doctored the video by adding the little troll face to the bottom, you know, the reaction. So Quixotic uploaded the video and it absolutely blew up, getting over 60 million views and gaining him a ton of new subscribers. But this would also be a detriment to Quixotic as it shed light on his content thievery. Eventually, Ncraft noticed the video and made a short on how Quixotic's short got more views than his original one, which caused the Roblox community to support Ncraft while giving immense backlash to Quixotic. YouTubers such as Schlep and Sweet began making videos on Quixotic, and with all the backlash he had received already, he was pressured into making a statement. So Quixotic uploaded a now deleted response video, which was honestly pretty garbage. In this apology, he took zero accountability, claiming the troll face was a reaction, how he had credited Ncraft in the description, and how Ncraft was to blame because they had talked with each other, and Ncraft had supposedly made the short after they talked. First off, no one really reads the descriptions of YouTube shorts, so crediting Ncraft would hardly do anything. And second, the troll face clearly isn't a reaction, it was just a template you edited next to Ncraft's video. Overall, the apology was a dumpster fire, and at that point Quixotic had reached a new low in the Roblox community. Quixotic was also discovered to be stealing from other YouTubers such as Parlo, putting a watermark on these stolen videos, and advertising gambling sites to his audience of children. And after all of this went down, Quixotic's apology had gotten such poor reception that he deleted it soon after it was posted. But months after the whole controversy, he actually had a change of heart and took down his stolen shorts. He also issued an apology, which seemed pretty nice at first, but if you check the description, he tag spammed to try to get more views on the video, which makes his apology a lot less sincere. Today, Quixotic doesn't steal content anymore, but is instead copying other YouTubers to try and get more views, hoping people won't notice. He also doesn't credit these creators for their ideas. It's kinda sad to see how unshameful Quixotic is, but if we are talking about unshameful, you should hear about our next creator. Words is a Roblox Shorts creator with over 200,000 subscribers, but you need to know that most of these subscribers came from stealing content and clickbaiting. Words started his YouTube journey in September of 2020, where he created a YouTube channel under the name Words, where he uploaded tutorial videos and clickbait content. One of the main things he would clickbait is the YouTuber Lisa Gaming Roblox, which gained them the title as one of the biggest Lisa Gaming haters. But in February of 2021, the more infamous Words channel was created, and I can't really find any of his old content because he deleted most of his old videos, but apparently in some of his old videos he faked cancer, which is pretty disgusting. He also made videos on the YouTuber Patrikios, who apparently had cancer, literally milking the situation for views. But as it turned out, she didn't actually have cancer, and it was all made up by Words with fake DMs, and when this was discovered, his already bad reputation became even worse. Then after that video, Words made a video where he claimed Patrikios had faked her cancer, which she had never even had in the first place. In this confrontation video, he messaged her claiming she was disgusting for faking cancer, which was extremely hypocritical of him. But the thing is, the This whole controversy happened when Words was still a pretty small YouTuber, so compared to the controversies he gets into today, this one was quite small. And for the most part, Words stayed out of controversy until April of this year, when he got into a controversy with the TikToker slash shorts creator Kellen Big Money, who is one of the creators of the popular Coems meme. Verdes basically started copying Kellen's TikToks and hoped Kellen wouldn't notice. However, it would be hard for him not to notice, because in April, Verdes had his biggest month in terms of subscriber growth due to the success of these stolen videos. This prompted Kellen to start his own YouTube channel, where he uploaded his own Coems videos, while also making around a 10-part exposed series on Words. But the drama ended in a neutral way, as they settled their beef with a boxing match, which Kellen won, ultimately overtaking Words in subscribers, having over 1 million today. But Verdes' string of controversies doesn't end here, as he was called up by the YouTuber Parlo on his second channel, Polar. In these exposed videos, he showed evidence that Verdes had been doing really bad things on Twitter, while also debunking a short that Verdes had posted that painted him in a bad light. Verdes would then upload a response that was pretty terrible, as we can see by the like to dislike ratio, and after Parlo responded to his response, exposing him even more, Words went silent. And that was his last controversy, at least for now. It really goes to show that you actually can fake it till you make it, and Words is one of the few villains who seems to have won. But the next villains on this list have probably done even worse things than both Quixotic and Words, so buckle up. These three TikTokers have gotten into similar controversies, ranging from promoting gambling to children, threatening to strike down a YouTuber, and also fear-mongering their audience into subscribing in ways such as religion and animal abuse. And I cannot tell you how many people in my comments wanted these bozos in a video. So here we go. All three of these channels have blown up relatively recently, but as we saw with Quixotic, we know that becoming bigger will shed light on your controversies. But let's start with the first one, involving Ooh Cute Single. Back in January, she was under fire for promoting a Roblox gambling site to kids. And what was her response to this, you may ask? Faking an apology while putting a link to the same gambling site in the video. This caused an uproar in the Roblox community, but Uwa didn't take back her apology and continued promoting the site. And people sort of forgot about the whole situation, and she stayed out of controversy for around 6 months, until she uploaded this infamous video, reacting to a roast video made on her by the YouTuber KakaV420. This video in itself isn't really important, but it started something because she uploaded what was apparently an apology video soon after. In this video, she apologized for her promoting the gambling site, but also said that people who were going as far as being racist to her needed to stop, while also stating multiple times that you can't hate her for her past. I know a lot of you may think, hey, this is a pretty good apology, who wouldn't forgive her? Well, I'll tell you why I, and many others, think that this apology is terrible. For starters, she apologized for the gambling site thing over 6 months after it went down, saying that you can't judge her for her past. If you apologize for something you did a long time ago, and then say that it was a long time ago, so therefore you shouldn't be harassed for it, we can say that you're grasping at straws, and now are only apologizing so you can stop getting hate. Plus, even after she apologized, she didn't take down her videos promoting the gambling site. And about the racism thing, people that are being racist to her should honestly stop, but she provides only one example of someone being racist to her, making her argument that a lot of people were being racist to her a lot less viable. And the fact that the description of this video is filled with tags doesn't help her case either. In fact, the apology was bad enough that it caught the attention of Parlo, who made a video on it, which was the start of a 7-video series in which Parlo would content nuke Uwa Cute Single and her friends for the deplorable things they did. But at around the same time, Uwa started appearing on the YouTuber Steak streams, which would eventually turn into the infamous YouTubers versus TikTokers war, hosted by Steak and Creecraft. But going back to the Parlo situation, after Parlo made a video exposing Uwa Cute Single's apology, he called out Clown Chow, and then soon after, rebooted Poppy. Among the many things he called them out for, the main were fear-mongering their audience into subscribing through religion, Clown promoting a Robux scam site in her community post, while also showing DMs from a group chat with him and the TikTokers, where they were threatening to strike him. There hasn't really been any official response to these allegations, but Poppy dismissed the allegations in a video where she claimed Parlo was harassing her for her past. I think that the worst out of this trio is Clown Chow, who clearly won't apologize for her disgusting actions, at least for the foreseeable future. There is a whole rabbit hole I could go down of all the extremely bad things these three have done, but there isn't much to say that hasn't already been said in Parlo's videos. So I think I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe so we can hit 5,000 subscribers. Join my Discord server, follow my Twitter, you know the deal. Also, I open up channel memberships, so if you want to take the extra mile and support me even more, you can for $3 a month. The cool thing that channel members get to do is have their message at the end of the video. Roll it.